Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and I'm back with a flip through of this magazine. It's called Art Journaling. It's an American magazine. It's by Stampington and Company. This is the January, February, March 2025 edition. It comes out quarterly. It's $15.99 in US and $20.99 in Canada. Here I order it from Art from the Heart craft store, and it costs me about £18 all in. I think 18-19 with the postage. So, but it's like a book really. So, I don't buy it all the time, but I do treat myself occasionally, and I saw this popped up in their newsletter, and I thought, well, I'm just going to have that one. So yeah, so here we go. Obviously the little editor's page, and then the index of what's in, and it is really properly concentrating on a kind of junk journal, mixed media type type of art. What they do is, because they're showing you journals, I think anyway, what they've done is they've taken like each page of a journal and separated it out, because it must be hard to to photograph a journal as one piece. So I think you get like pictures of the pages separately, and then sometimes you get them like in a little bundle, and this is gorgeous, isn't it, in a box. So yeah, and then that's some pages from the journals. There's actually still, even although it's quite heavily photographed, there are quite a lot of things to read. There's still some good reading. This is good, isn't it? I think as well, like with these things, you might not necessarily enjoy like the colour or the style, but there would be something about it, like like this one caught my eye because of the numbers, and I thought, well, I've got number stamps like that, and and it may be just kind of in a photograph, and you might think, well, I'll do my own version of the inspiration that's in the magazine. I think anyway, because I like this kind of thing. See, like kiddies, snippets from kiddies' illustrations and books and things. I think that gives me inspiration for one of my journal cards, where you would get your journal card, and that's maybe either a piece of fabric or a piece of scrapbook, and then it's just the page from the book, and it's just I think that's just really good. Yeah. So, and then we asked the artists, so they've asked different people that contribute to the book questions. This is nice with the blue, kind of tealy blue, and in this, I love that watercolory effect there. That's nice, isn't it? Let me just stretch up, make sure that I'm squared. Yes, you're pretty much in the middle. Yep, this is nice. I like this blue. It's very full and mixed media and stuff. It's I was just looking out the window there. It's still quite stormy here. Yes, it's very grungy, painterly, lots of layers. That's brighter, isn't it? I'm not sure about a big eye. That's kind of creepy to me. Well, I like this, Mysteries of the Moon, and it's a journal about the observers of a great big universe. So it's a journal all about space, and looks a wee bit kind of steampunky, I suppose, with the dials and things. And there's some top tips. raw collages. Don't know what they mean by that. I'll need to read up about that. Here's some more tips. We asked the artist some more questions and answers. I'm quite drawn to this. A paper zen garden. All art is poetry. I like that kind of more, less is more kind of style. And this, like this person, I'm guessing, has just drawn this. And I think that's what my weekly drawing practice that I do on a Thursday, I think that's what I'm aiming for, where I'll feel confident to get some paper and make it a little bit inky and then draw something myself on it rather than use a pre-made piece of ephemera or a stamp or, you know, a rubber stamp or something. I think I'm leading myself up to enjoying just drawing something on the card myself, because that looks kind of hand drawn. I need to read how they did it. Techniques to try. Amongst nature, as again another grungy. Yep. It reminds me of the journal my YouTube friend, and we met in Glasgow, she's from Australia, Di, from Enchanted Journals, and she does very much fabricy, grungy things. Yeah, it reminds me of that. Lovely. Quite a lot of pages in that one. An alchemy of loving kindness. Yep. That's a different colour again, kind of grey. You never really see that. It's grungy, but it's pale. Nice. Oh, that's a bit different, isn't it? I think this is what's good about these magazines stroke books. You see different things. This is lovely. And I love this. It was always different, which I think is why art journaling is so appealing and can be whatever you want it to be in that moment. Nice and neat or grungy and messy. Yep. And I like doing both as well, because I love this. I do, see, when I see that, I think, oh, I wish I could do that, and I'm just going to go for that. But there's something like in my neatness or my wanting to be kind of perfect, and then if I did that, I'd look at it and think, oh, I need to tidy that up a bit, that doesn't sit straight, and yet I look at it and I think it's wonderful. Oh dear. It's big writing. Do like things with the big writing. Healing power of art journaling. It certainly does. It takes your mind off things, doesn't it? You come into your room or your wee space or your wee corner of your kitchen, or I started on the dining room table in our old apartment, and had a shoebox. At that time I was making cards, and then the shoebox became a plastic tub, and then the plastic tub became 4 plastic tubs, and then it became a cupboard, and we had a spare room, which was a bedroom that nobody ever used, and so the bed and the furniture got taken out, and I got a desk, and that became my crafty room, and that's how it happens. From one shoebox, mighty oaks grow. That's for sure. See, and this as well, I don't know if that's a stamp or if somebody's just drawn that. A fabric travel art journal. I wonder how they've managed to write on the fabric. let me just move that so I can see the page. But it looks gorgeous. Well, there's technique, it tells you how to do it, so I'll be reading that. I'm not sure that I would have the patience for a fabric, an actual, I mean, it's all very well adding fabric or doing a fabric cover, but fabric pages like that. Journaling without words. People often say that, oh, but what do you do with it afterwards? Do you write in it? Because it's not, you know, there's no space to write. And I see that on the Facebook groups, and it's not always about writing. I write in some of mine, and some of mine are just, it's just for, you know, having a play with your arty stuff and trying to be a wee bit arty. Oh, I do like these. I'm not sure about this guy. He looks a wee bit creepy, but people are weird. When we find someone with weirdness that is compatible with ours, we team up and call it love. That's good, isn't it? I like this one. That's lovely. I must read up in that and see where that's come from, if that's just a magazine snippet or if it's a bit of ephemera from a pack or something. I like these colourful ones. So, gallery. Oh, and this looks like things people have sent in. My favourite part of a journal is usually the finishing touches and all the little details. Yep. And there we are, and that's how you can subscribe. And just some adverts at the back. And where to buy. It's all American, and then there's a Canadian one. But like I say, I got mine and I got mine online, Art from the Heart, and yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that flip through. It was a wee bit different, and thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, and thumbs up.